What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stock. Today is October the 2nd. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing today. Before we get into any of that though, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, a key data point is coming out in roughly 8 minutes, and that is ADP non-farm employment. Forecast is 124,000, so of course that alongside payroll, very consumer related, and payroll is coming out on Friday. But in my opinion, I know, like, subtract the war, then yes, the market would have really paid attention to this data point very much. But because of what is happening both in the Middle East as well as the union strikes, as you can kind of see, I think I have that up right here, that's costing, I believe, around 5 billion a day. So that is it's kind of crazy on how everything is happening and how it's all playing out. So in my opinion, yes, the data points are somewhat something to pay attention to, but I think this is the focal point, is what's happening in the Middle East as well as this. The only data point that still, in my opinion, regardless of what's happening elsewhere, that can still really move the broader market is going to be the unemployment rate on Friday. So once again, that's just my own thoughts. Do you guys' own due diligence at the end of the day. Futures though are slightly red. NASDAQ down 0.23, S&P down 0.29, Dow is down 0.24. The only thing that seems to be going up is Chinese stocks. And so a lot of analysts are saying that basically what has caused Chinese stocks to run up like at least 20+% over the last week, that's just the tip of the iceberg on what potentially could happen. So that's where clearly big money is gravitating towards, and a lot of the stocks I'm going to be talking on are kind of related to that in one way or another. So keep that in mind. But fear and greed index is under the greed category, so 67. So in theory, people's appetite for risk is on the table, but I don't know if that's actually going to hold up true or not. So we'll just have to wait and see. Sofi is down slightly this morning, so just piggybacking off of the broader market. No actual news today. Yesterday, they did announce the date of their Q3 earnings, but aside from that, nothing really for PR. But when it comes to shorts, they might be fairly active today. So 17.52% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 183.3 million shares. And they might be active merely because of what is happening in the Middle East and everything else. Again, if you were to subtract all of that, they probably were going to be fairly timid up until Friday. But with everything, they might take that opportunity to pounce. So we'll kind of just have to wait and see. But right now, with it at $7.59, it is trading between these 2 points, so the S2 and this S1. So $7.55 will be the strong support. 768 is going to be the next strong kind of resistance / target. So yeah, it's going to be a fun day all in all. Nike did have their earnings. It was okay, but we already do know that they recently did swap out the CEO, and just a lot of their earnings was future promises, but kind of the hinkling of more pain coming. So it's going to get worse before it does get better. At least I think that's what the market is interpreting it as, but it is down 7.3%, and it's not heavily shorted, so no real point in bringing that up. But 1.95% of the free float is being shorted. So shorts might kind of take advantage, double down, or at least increase a little bit, but still it's not a squeeze play. With it right now, pre-market at $82.50. It is trading between these 2 points, that's S1 and the pivot. So 79.95 is going to be the next strong support, and then 85.25 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. I actually did play Nike earnings through options. I did sell a lot of puts. I sold one put, and I sold a lot of calls because I just had a weird feeling that this earnings was going to be negative, because you can't just switch over a CEO and expect all the problems to go away. That's not realistic. So yeah, I think everything's going to pretty much expire worthless, so that's free money. So even more reason for you guys to kind of research options. Very beneficial all in all. NIO is getting a huge bump up 5.12%, and that is because, like I said, that just analysts are saying that what is coming from China basically hasn't even started. They haven't even started their stimulus. So a lot of these stocks are just kind of correcting to what they should realistically be once the stimulus does truly start, then yeah, a lot of these stocks will go up further. So NIO over the last 1 month is up a whopping 69.31%. So pretty positive stuff. At the same time, it is somewhat heavily shorted. So 12.57% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 167.86 million shares. They have been stubborn ever since NIO started to really go up the last couple of days. They've been stubborn and doubtful because they've been increasing. So just kind of watch for that. Right now with it at $7.41, it is trading between this pivot and this R1. So 612 is going to be the strong support. 755 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. You have ticker TIGR up, Fintech Holdings. It is up 23.92%. No actual news, no SEC filings, no rumors, just merely because it is a Chinese stock based out of Beijing. 1,100 employees, investment banking and brokerage. So yeah, honestly, like I said, anything with China is really running up. So just take that with a grain of salt, of course. And this company is not really heavily shorted. So 4.51% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 3.52 million shares. Is that their logo? That cannot be their logo. Is that their logo? Let's go down here for a second. Yeah, this is just the uncolored version. This is their website. That is, what is it? Tiger Brokers. Just a tiger tail. Interesting. Okay, aside from that, yeah, moving on. So unfortunately, with it going up as much as it is, it's basically going to be hitting a new 52-week high today. So there's no point going over the fib levels because it's above all the key points. It's ran up a lot over the last 5 days, up 37%, up 69% over the last 1 month. So no point in really bringing that up. And then, like I said, to top it all off, Alibaba, ticker's BABA, it is up 3.96%. Similarly, no news, nothing like that. It's just China. That is simply it. And it does look like similarly it's going to have another 52-week high today. So Chinese stock seems to be where big money wants to gravitate and put their money for it to be safe. With it right now at 117, it is trading between this R1 and R2. So 111 is going to be the strong support. And then 119 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. So all in all, pretty fun time. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Have you guys rotated into China, which again seems to be the safe haven right now, or are you guys doubling down on these discount plays? Any of the stocks I did talk on, if you guys own them, give yourself a shout out in the comments below. But with all that said, appreciate all of you guys watching, and yeah, have a good day, guys.